Welcome back to Extra Scottish. I'm Callum Blackstock. As you know, I'm Scottish. Alright, today, the next 3 days, starring Russell Crowe. So, his wife is accused of a murder. She's put in jail for it. He has a young son. He wants to reunite his family. So, he starts a scheme and a plot to get her out of jail. Theme here: refusal to let go, desperation. As he's desperate to reunite his family no matter what. He doesn't even wonder whether she did it or not. Best line. So the best line is when he's first, Russell Crowe thinking of breaking her out of jail. He goes, finds an author of a book of a guy who's broken out of jail 7 times. And it turns out to be no other than Liam Neeson. And Liam Neeson says to him, he explains how you got to go about getting out of jail and all this kind of stuff, and how to get out of the city and everything. And he says, "There's always a key. You just need to know where to look." Best scene. So in line with when he meets up with Liam Neeson there briefly at the start, Liam Neeson says, you gotta be willing to do whatever it takes. And then at one point when he's running low on money, he needs cash because he's got tickets to get out of the country and everything. So Russell Crowe goes to rob a meth lab, and it doesn't go so smoothly. And at that point, where the guy doesn't think he'll shoot him, he shoots him. So Russell Crowe is at that point gone beyond that boundary and will do whatever it takes. Maybe it's maybe it's not. I'd say it's a well-constructed movie. It was suspenseful, genuinely. I enjoyed it. It was from the same director who did State of Play, which was a movie that it was the first movie, I believe, that I was ever in as an extra in the background. My wife actually got on it. She got on it before me. And she was in a scene with Russell Crowe, I believe, at the Ben's Chili Bowl in DC. And I was in a scene, I believe, with Ben Affleck in a subway somewhere out in Baltimore or DC, or it must be DC. I don't know. Right, best twist. She didn't really do the killing, and the cop kind of figures it out. It's something to do with a little button and in a drain. So she didn't kill her co-worker, which is who she was accused of killing at the start. And Russell Crowe sends the cops the wrong way. He really did think of everything, and they get away. As mentioned before, you could check out State of Play with Russell Crowe. And no point looking for me. You won't find me out of frame as per. What else? Oh, a throwback, a goodie. You could just do The Fugitive with Harrison Ford. That's always a classic and similar kind of feel. Scottish phrase here: your head's full of mince. Your head full of mince, which means you're full of rubbish. You're talking garbage. Nothing sensible going up in your head there. So someone says something to you, me, Callum, your head's full of mince. That's kind of me. All right. Well, you got to do the Irish, I think, in this one, just because Liam Neeson was in the movie for like 5 seconds. So for me, I love doing Irish impressions. So I'm going to do Irish over and over and over. And for me, if you want to pick up your Irish, you got to start by saying 33, because that's how they say tree. As in not the thing that comes out the ground and all that. It's a tree, like as in 1, 2, 3. Okay, so there you go. There's your Irish for you. I love me cousins over in Ireland. Great, great, great country. Oh, excellent. Scotland, they're all right. No bother. Wales, they're good. England. Aye, well, whatever. Let's move on. All right, this was extra Irish. Scottish, sorry. On you go.